Trying to figure out your firing process while avoiding lawsuits, navigating new regulations, and possibly having it take place virtually? Today, we'll walk you through how to fire an employee to reduce risk. Keep in mind, firing is not the same thing as a layoff or a resignation. Firing an employee is an involuntary termination and is a serious employment action that, if done poorly and without advanced preparation, can put your company at risk. Here are 4 tips to ensure you are prepared to fire an employee to reduce risk. We also have our free DIY firing worksheet, so hang on till the end for more details. Tip number 1, understand and be clear about why you need to fire the employee. You may not fire for reasons that are or can appear to be discriminatory or retaliatory. You may not legally fire an employee for being a member of a protected class or for reporting issues of harassment. You may fire an employee for cause, such as sexual harassment or falsifying timesheets. You may also fire an employee for failure to meet objective, reasonable performance expectations or failure to comply with company policies. Some actions can warrant immediate termination without warning, such as criminal behavior, like stealing at work or driving under the influence while on shift. However, you must be able to prove it. Tip number 2, make sure to complete an investigation into the issues leading to termination and have all your backup documentation in place. This documentation should detail the reasons for the firing, any steps or actions taken to support the firing, and how the employee has previously been notified of the problem behaviors, the opportunity to improve, and that they failed to do so, and the impact it's had on the company. When firing an employee, find an appropriate time and place to conduct the meeting. Grant the employee privacy by avoiding a highly public or visible setting that is free from distractions, but keep in mind your safety for potentially contentious terminations. While there are many opinions regarding the right time or day to fire an employee, it comes down to what is best for the company and what you're trying to achieve for the employee. Friday afternoon may be best if you want to give them the opportunity to collect their belongings in private. If the employee's behavior has been egregious or you have concerns about them remaining on site, you can have the conversation as soon as the final paperwork and paycheck are prepared. Tip number 4, prepare for the meeting itself. Have all the paperwork and their final check prepared. Their final pay must include all hours and unused vacation time. Arrange for another manager or HR to be present in the room to witness the conversation. If you must conduct a termination in a virtual meeting, make sure the employee will be available at the scheduled time. In advance, have a procedure to go over the paperwork with the employee and for the employee to easily return any company-owned equipment. Take a few minutes and think about the conversation itself. During the meeting, use clear, respectful language, be brief and to the point. Avoid allowing the employee to argue their side. And finally, allow them a way to exit the meeting and the building gracefully. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope that we've been able to ease a bit of your firing stress and hesitation. And as promised, we have a bonus How to Fire an Employee checklist, which you can access at the link below. It will boost your confidence as you prepare for the difficult task of firing an employee. You can also book your free 60-minute custom HR audit when you're there too. We're in the business of making HR easy for busy employers, so definitely take us up on this offer. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.